Hey everyone, hey here in wonderful Gisborne, New Zealand, Gisborne. We just finished this security fence, a big old security fence, and it's got these big cantilever gates, and these cantilevers, they float across the surface. See how there's no track here. And it's got a soft close at that point. This one's set up for it's got actually 4 of these cantilever gates, and each of the gates has a different use. Yeah, so this gate has kind of all the standard options. It's going to have remotes, but it's also going to have key fobs in there. Key fobs are set up to a security system inside of the house that's run off some software. And what will happen is, if there's a fire, then it will automatically open the gate. So we've temporarily programmed these remotes in. But this has got safety beams as well. You can see the safety beams. And we've put in these Benica Turbo motors. These turbo motors are awesome. Good solid motor. And you can see there, that's the undercarriage wheel. And so with cantilevers, what you have to have is this cantilever at the back, so you can see how the gate's 8 meters wide, but it also has this extra piece at the end. So depending on how big the opening is will depend on how big the cantilever is, but this is obviously a massive gate, so these are 8 meters wide. So we've allowed for a 4 meter cantilever, which is technically half of the gate width. Just because of the heaviness of the gate, you can go up to a third of the gate width. You can actually have a cantilever, but we've done half. So what that means is you've got to have room for, if you've got an 8 meter gate, you need 12 meters of strip going back, concrete strip, and then you've got these 2 hoop posts. And what we've actually done is we've put an extra guide post in, just in heavy winds, just to keep it aligned at the back there, because obviously it's quite a bit of, it's 8 meters that's flopping around at the back there, but it's got a little ground stopper right at the back. So they all have these ground stoppers. This one's got like a little wheel. Let's see the wheel. Probably need to adjust this a little bit so it goes a bit further up onto there. But yeah, that's a little wheel. It's got a little custom gate stopper on it, and these are the side rollers. So you can see they get attached to the side, and they just guide it through to that end catch, which is another hoop post at the end there. This little motor's obviously been put up on a little plinth, little concrete plinth. That's because of the distance that the wheels, there's a 70mm difference between the bottom of the gate and the ground, and the deal is that you can't actually screw into the cantilever rack. This is a C-shaped rack. This thing here, it's grooved on the inside. If you take this cap off here, you'll see it's an aluminium groove inside of there. It fits the wheels perfectly inside of it, keeps it really tight. So you actually need to put this rack into the actual gate there. You can see it there. And this one actually has magnetic limit switches. This is what these are. You can either have manual limit switches or magnetic limit switches. Just depends. I don't mind either, but the manual limit switches, there's just a spring on the motor, and it just something hits the spring and tells you that it's closed. And so there is a 8 meter wide cantilever gate. With a 4 meter cantilever on it, with a Benica Turbo motor, and these motors are awesome, just good solid motors, these turbo motors. So yeah, I hope that's educational. If you're looking for a cantilever gate, happy to help you out. Come to strongfencing.co.nz.